Good afternoon, welcome to VANIK-IAS. We will start discussing current affairs of 18th April, and first topic is regarding the tiger population of Western Ghats. To commemorate 50 years of since Project Tiger, a landmark conservation program to save Indian tigers from extinction, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated an international Big Cat Alliance conference in Mysore, where he has revealed that India has minimum 3167 tigers at our latest count. So International Big Cat in Alliance, it is a organization, it is an initiative that is started by Government of India to protect the tigers. Okay, so and in total, according to Tiger Census, we have 3167 tigers at present. Project Tiger has begun in 1973. Project Tiger has begun in 1973 and has promised on creating enabling tiger protection laws, expanding the number of tigers reserves, and garnering public support and assistance from forest dwelling communities to create conditions that would enable the cat to be unfederated. The thing is that yes, Project Tiger has begun in 1973. Remember, Project Tiger began in 1973. Laws expanding the number of tiger reserves and garnering public support, assistance from forest dwelling communities. Always the public participation, especially in case of forest, the participation of tribal people is highly essential because they are the people who live 24 times 24 all the times in harmony with the nature, and they are also protecting and usually the life practices of tribals are not against the life law, not against the biodiversity of forest, because they consider it as their mother. So usually, cooperation with those communities, because they are present in high level. For example, any reporting of the um, cutting of timbers that can be done by the local population. Any type of cooperation, any foreign entity who try to enter a forest and do any harm to the biodiversity can be reported by the or objected by the or objected by the tribal population. So that's why tribal populations are very important in any government, in any government exercise. Always the people participation is the most important thing. So that's why it is also in case of Project Tiger that also envisages to include the local population in case of conservation of wildlife. Apart from increasing the number of protected reserves, it also entered creating corridors that enable the movement between them. Yes, protected reserves. It has increased the protected reserves and corridors. Corridors means suppose there are two protected reserves, there should be protected corridors so that there will be intermixing of these. They can movement from one corridor to another corridor in search of food or mate. Both are important. In search of food or mate, both are important because when they move for food and mate, obviously the population increases. From 9 reserves covering 18,027 square in 1973, Indian has now 53 reserves, tiger reserves covering 75,796 square kilometer, which is roughly 2.3% land area of the area. So we can say that Project Tiger is highly successful because the land area has almost become it has become around more than four times, right? More than four times, and it has increased from it is now 53 tiger reserves, right? So it is a remarkable achievement, and also that has translated into result. We have increased the land area, we have increased, we have declined the number of, increased the number of forest, number of tiger reserves, and now we have seen that there is increase of number of the tigers, and there is a remarkable 3167 number of tigers has been recently counted. Next is that why there is a concern about tiger population in the Western Ghats. To commemorate 50 years of Project Tiger landmark conservation program to save Indian tigers from extinction, Prime Minister Narendra Modi in an international big cat alliance in Mysuru. Modi has inaugurated international big cat alliance in Mysuru, where he also revealed that India had a minimum of 3167 tigers as per latest count 2022. What is Project Tiger? Project Tiger began in 1973 and was premised on creating enabling wildlife protection laws. 1973 and enabling wildlife protection laws, expanding the number of tiger reserves and garnering public support and assistance from forest dwelling communities. Public support and assistance. Okay. Next, these are the tiger reserves. Just look, right? These are the various tiger reserves in these areas. Madhya Pradesh areas, there is, for example, Kuno National Park, Bandhavgarh National Park, Ranthambore National Park, right? Manas. These are various types like in Western Ghat, Eastern Ghat, Similpad. So this is your Sundarban. So these are the tiger reserves and wildlife sanctuary that are already mentioned. Where next at present there are five major tiger landscape evolved. One is that there is Sivalik, Gangetic Plains, Central Indian Eastern Ghats, Western Ghats, Northeastern Hills, Brahmaputra Footprints, and Sundarbans. These are the six tiger landscapes. Sivalik, Central India Eastern Ghats, Western Ghats, Northeastern Hills, Brahmaputra Footprints, and the Sundarbans. Landscape function as a biological unit, wherein tiger populations can share common individuals, a common gene pool, and potentially disperse between population. In 2006, census is carried out every 4 years to estimate populations in these landscapes, as well as determine whether they continue to provide salubrious conditions for the animal to thrive. Not all the landscapes are equal, with some having better conditions and tiger numbers and others having equal enough rate. Not all landscapes, some having better condition and tiger numbers and others do not have equal enough rate. So that is your issue. There should be big areas so that there will be so the tigers get their foods sufficiently, right? That is also issue in 2006. Every 4 years, estimate population of these landscapes as well determine whether the content to provide is the according to every 4 year it is investigation is generally done whether there is sufficient amount of food available in that sufficient biodiversity are available for the tigers to for their food, right? Every 4 year report called status of tigers published by National Tiger Conservation Authority. Status of tigers in every 4 years there is a report called as status of tigers. It is published by National Tiger Conservation Authority, NTC. What are the reports are there? The tiger census elaborate exercise involves laying out camera traps to photograph the presence of tigers and other wildlife. There is camera traps are used. Photograph the presence of tigers. There is also forest officials who conduct physical surveys on the spot tigers. Physical surveys to spot the tigers and result camera traps, and such physical surveys are combined via modeling by scientists at the Wildlife Institution of India. Right. And calculate tiger population in these landscapes. So by direct visit and also by camera, the counting of tiger population is done. Through the survey and data gathering, the latest cycle was completed in 2022 and some analysis is pending, due to which NTCA has only published the lowest amount of animals present based on the number of unique tigers photographed via camera traps. In 2023, 3080 unique tigers were photographed, The last year 2018 to yes 2018 to 2461 tigers were clicked. So a computed total was 2967. 2023 modeling estimates of the number of tigers have not been captured on cameras is reportedly incomplete, and so the publicized figure is 23167 is subject to revision. So this is so last survey we have seen 3080 unit tigers, and this 3167 tigers is subject to revision. So what does it reveal about the health of the tigers? Usually tigers are report content information on the number of tigers located outside protected areas. Number of tigers located outside protected areas, number of adults, sub-adults, and those appear in the latest survey. However, variations in landscapes have been highlighted. Population increase was substantial. Yes, the increase in population was very substantial. It's a big success. In Sivarik and Gangetic footprints, which followed by central India. So in Sivarik and Gangetic footprints, the number of tigers that have multiplied. Northeastern hills and Mohammedan footprints and Sundarbans, while in the western Ghats, the tiger population has reduced. In the western Ghats, the tiger population has reduced. So there is a Krishija concept that the Gangetic footprints, the population has increased, but in Western Ghats, the population has reduced. There are 804 unique tiger photographs in Sivali Gangetic regions, which is higher than the estimated population of 646 in 2018. Central Asian landscape has witnessed an increase in tiger population, with 1167 unique tigers being photographed compared to an estimated population of 1033 in 2018. Tigers have reportedly occupied new areas in Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. New areas in Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. 2018 Sundarban population was estimated to be 88, whereas in 2022 it is 100 tigers. Image of 100 tigers were captured. The population is steady with a limited potential to extend its range. Though tiger face threat from forest exploration, fishing, palm, timber extraction, and the expansion of water reach. What is happening in the Western Ghats? The great concern, however, is the Western Ghats. The protected areas within Western Ghats are some of the most biodiverse in the country. Protected areas within Western Ghats are some of the most biodiverse in the country. As of 2018, tiger population was estimated 981. 824 unit tigers were located and pointing to a decline in some regions. While tiger population within protected areas had either remained stable or increased, tiger occupancy outside the region significantly decreased. Outside the region, significantly decreased. Areas like Wayanad landscape, BRT hills, other border regions of Goa and Karnataka. So, we have seen that tiger population has reduced. Mokambika, Saravati, Sicily landscape, Bhadra have also experienced substantial decline in the tiger occupancy. So, many regions, outside the regions, they have experienced decline in tiger population occupancy. Outside region means those areas which are not covered as tiger reserves. Beyond the protected area, beyond the protected area of the border, Anamalai and Parambiculam complex, a decrease in tiger occupancy was also observed. Anamalai Parambiculam complex, a decrease in tiger occupancy. Although tiger population in the Periyar landscape was stable, tiger population outside the is decreased. Local extinction of tiger population were noticed in Sirsi, Kanyakumari, and Sivilipur. So, in many regions outside the Western Ghat region, especially in the Western Ghat region and outside the tiger reserves, we have witnessed a decline in the tiger population. What are the causes of local declines? India's tiger population is annually grows about 6% an annum, which is high with high mortality rates among the cubs. That is the problem. The children cubs means the cubs means the children of tiger, that is cubs. Apart from natural mortality, other causes are threat from invasive species. Invasive species that means a foreign agent that will kill. Man and animal complete infrastructure development impedes movement of animal. When there is infrastructure development, what happens? Tigers cannot mate with the cannot pass for food or mate. Then that also create a problem. Then disease, poaching by especially for example in Jammu and Kashmir, there are Chiru tiger is highly poached by the Chinese population. Many reserves not having sufficient prey to sustain viable populations. While the coordinated surveys 2006 have always recorded in the rise of numbers 1411 in 2006 to 3331 97 2021, critics have raised questions on the methods of avoiding the estimation. So, as it is very significant numbers of some critics has questioned the method of employed in the estimation and how it has increased so significantly. Is it true or false? The criticism labeled have so far ranged from fundamental mathematical flaws, design deficiencies, manipulation of photographic data, or a total lack of transparency in data sharing with independent scientists. So there is no transparency in data sharing in independent scientists, capable reliably showing that analysis and results be drivers for local extensions. There are also acquisitions in 2018 survey that many photographed tigers were double counted. Many photographed tigers are double counted. Though scientists from World War II have countered these claims, there has not yet been an alternate estimation of tiger numbers. Not any move from anti World War II to accommodate changes in the ways tigers counted. Next, prelims facts. Pradhan Mantri Jivan Jyoti Bima Yojana. Public sector banks have set a target for the pay of lakhs of government have set a target for the sale of lakhs of government insurance schemes like Pradhan Mantri Jivan Jyoti Bima Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana, financial 2024. It is a government-backed life insurance scheme in India. It was launched in 2015 with a view of enhanced level of insurance penetration in the country and provide insurance cover to common people, especially poor, underprivileged sections of society. Pradhan Sureksha Yojana is available to the people between 18 and 50 years of the age of bank accounts. The people who want to join before completing 50 years can, however, continue to have a risk of life cover up to the age of 55 years subject to payment of a premium. The premium is 330 per annum. The amount automatically debited from the account. The GST is exempted on Pradhan Mantri Sureksha Bima Yojana. The insurance scheme is offered through banks. Usually banks through the administered the public sector general insurance companies. The risk cover is 2 lakh for death for any region. In case of unexpected death or food disability, payment of the nominal 2 lakhs. In case of partial payment, disability is 1 lakh. The scheme will be offered by the Life Insurance Corporation (LIC) and all other insurers who are willing to join the scheme tie up for the banks with the purpose. So this especially provides it's a social security, right, to avoid the risk or to adapt to the risk if any risk happens like accidents or death that will insure the families. So especially it is a very low premium, especially for the deprived section of the society. They will be beneficial for this. The full disability has been defined as a loss of use in eyes, hands, or feet. Partial payment disability has been defined as a loss of use on one eye, hand, or foot. Partial payment disability defined as a loss of use in one eye, hand, or foot. Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana is a government-backed accident insurance scheme in India. It was launched in 2015. Yes, government-backed accidental insurance scheme because the accidents in India are very high, and in that and the poor people they can be insured by low premium. That's why government has launched it to enhance the level of insurance penetration in the country and level of insurance cover to common people, especially poor and underprivileged section of the society. The premium is very low because the government wants the underprivileged section also comes with security net that is providing to be insured, right? It's a social security. Eligibility available to the people in the age group of 18 to 70 with a bank account. Any person having bank account or Aadhaar number linked to the bank account. Premium is 12 per annum, price cover is 2 lakhs. Total and incoverable loss, both eyes or use of both hands, feet, loss sight or loss of sight. 2 lakhs in total. The irrecoverable loss sight, for example, that will get one use of one hand or one foot, then it is 1 lakh. Term of risk, a person has to opt for a scheme every year. He also can prefer a long-term option by continuing, which case her account will be auto-debited every year by the bank. Who will be implement the scheme? The scheme will be offered by the all public sector general insurance companies and all insurers who are willing to join the scheme and tie up with the banks for the purpose. Government country, various ministries and can contribute to the premium, various categories of the beneficiaries from budget and public welfare fund created by the budget unclaimed money. From unclaimed money. This will be decided separately during the year. Common public expenditure will be borne by the government. Common public expenditure will be borne by the government. So it is a very low premium that will ensure the lowest of the society. India is going to buy 250 more product ballistic missile. Ballistic missile. What do you mean by ballistic missile? Ballistic missiles are those missiles which are very long range. Generally, the so India is going to launch product missile, okay, product ballistic missiles for services to strengthen them on the northern borders, further boosting the firepower of the defense forces. The move comes soon after Defense Ministry cleared 120 of these weapons from the air force, which can be intercepted by any enemy or defense system. So, uh, it cannot be intercepted by any enemy air defense system. So, government has given going to buy 250, that is product ballistic missile, product missile. Use of product tactical ballistic missile will fast time the history of the service as the ballistic missiles have been cleared by the government for use tactical operations. Product which has a range of 150 to 500 kilometers is propelled by solid propellant rocket and rocket motor and novel technologies. So range is 150, 100 to 150 kilometers, and government will buy 250 product missiles for the ballistic missile. Usually they may generally say ask whether product is a normal missile or for a aircraft or anything or a ship or what is product. Then it is product is a ballistic missile. The missile will be India's fast tactical quasi-ballistic missile and will give the armed forces the capability to hit enemy positions and key installations in the actual battlefield areas. It is capable of carrying conventional warhead about 350 kg to 700 kg, which gives a deadly punitive capacity. So generally, ballistic missiles any ballistic missile can have a huge can carry a huge payload. Also, its range is very high. It can carry long explosive preferred fragmentation warhead penetration come blast and drawn away denial penetration submunition. The Polar Missile project was sanctioned in 2015 and is derivative of Prohar missile program that was tested in 2011. Pralay was found through elements from multiple missile programs that include K series of K series include the case series of submarine launched ballistic missile and ballistic defense sent program. The canisterized polar missile has been developed according to the specification requirement of the Army, which has looked into the arm itself with tactical conventional missile that could be used on the battlefield, but China and Pakistan have tactical ballistic missile. So India earlier we do not have ballistic tactical ballistic missile. Now we have missile that is the polar missile. China and Pakistan they both have tactical ballistic missiles. So India has developed it based on own requirement, and also it cannot be intercepted by any enemy aircraft, any missile. What makes polar deadly? Why is it deadly? Indian missile can be compared to China's Dongfeng 12 and Russian Iskander missile. China's Dongfeng 12 and Russian Iskander missile that has been used on the ongoing war for Ukraine. US Army in the process of increasing the range of a similar short-range ballistic missile called as precision strike missile. So Pakistan, USA, Russia, China, all they have tactical ballistic missiles. So it's important. So usual, what is the difference between ballistic missile and cruise missile? See, ballistic missile are usually long range, and they follow a ballistic path. Ballistic path means here it is projected and here it will fall. Long range and huge payload. Their capacity to take a bottom of huge payload, but in case of cruise missile are usually short range. Is usually short range, and they can carry low payload as compared to ballistic missile, but accuracy is very high. Accuracy of cruise missile is very high. Accuracy is ballistic missile is accuracy of ballistic missile is low as compared to cruise missile. As compared to cruise missile, the accuracy of ballistic missile is low, right? Because its ballistic missile is not guided, but cruise missile is guided or controlled. Once ballistic missile is launched, automatically it will go there. There is no control in this path. But cruise missile is controlled throughout its path. And as ISRO and NASA jointly developed a satellite called NISAR, and that will map the most earthquake-prone regions of Himalayas with unprecedented regularity. So most earthquake-prone regions of Himalayas with unprecedented regularity, that is NISAR mission. That is NASA ISRO synthetic aperture radar. NASA ISRO synthetic aperture radar. It's a Earth observation satellite. Earth observation satellite jointly developed by NASA and ISRO. And it can take clear picture of our surface at any moment. The data the data this will generate can potentially give an advanced warning to land subsidence, as recently observed by Joshimat Uttarakhand, as well as this advanced study of land subsidence, as Joshimat Uttarakhand that has happened, as well as point to places their greatest risk from the earthquakes. That are the greatest risk from earthquake. The satellite will use two frequently bands to image the seismic active Himalayan region. Yes, the NISA satellite in every 12 days it will give a detailed deformation map. If there is any advanced warning of land subsidence, it can provide as well. So if there are any changes it occurs, it will give the information. There are two frequencies bands altogether provide a high resolution. All of the data from the satellites that is expected to yes, all of the data from the satellite that is expected to follow a non-synchronous orbit will be launched in the year 2024. January 2024 that will be expected to follow a sun-synchronous orbit. Sun-synchronous orbit means polar orbit. It's polar orbit near the poles. In the region, especially Earth observation satellites are sun-synchronous. Why? Because at a particular time during the moon, they will take the clear picture of Earth's surface. That's why usually they are sun-synchronous orbits. Weight bomb temperature. Death of 11 people in Mumbai due to heat stroke. So due to heat stroke, 11 people has died. This is a big issue. They are attending a government meeting in an open space is possibly largest related death toll from a single event. 11 people have died because they are conducting public meeting in an open space. According to IMD, heat wave conditions are currently prevailing in some areas of Gangetic West Bengal, coastal Andhra Pradesh, and Bihar. We see the heat wave. A combination of high temperature and low humidity referred as the wet bulb temperature. It is called as wet bulb temperature. That is high humidity and high temperature. Is what makes heat waves deadly. Wet temperature combines with air temperature to provide humidity to combines with air temperature with humidity in essence. It's a measure of heat stress condition on humans. Heat stress condition on humans, that is wet bulb temperature, is a measure of heat stress condition on humans. The term comes from how it is measured. If a wet cloth slide the ball of a thermometer, the evaporating water from the cloth will also cool and the thermometer down. That's why it is the naming is derived from those days, that is wet bulb temperature. The lower temperature, wet bulb temperature, which cannot be go above dry temperature. The humidity in the surroundings there is very high, less evaporation will occur, so W2 will closer to the dry temperature. Humidity is a critical factor with heat exposure because high humidity does not allow sweat to evaporate on the surface of the skin. Primary weight in which humans lost the heat gender within a body. Okay. See, the cooling effect of the evaporating sweat produces essential maintaining stable body temperature. So when the body cools, especially sweat comes out, and that regulates the body temperature. The resilience of people to heat waves varies with age and depends on underlying health conditions. So, obviously, the old people, the vulnerable people, they will not be able to resist the heat waves, but young people can do so. What are the key milestones? 70 years of diplomatic relations with India and Thailand. India and Thailand, there's some, right? India and Thailand country. So, what is the relationship between both the countries? How can both the nations leverage the relations to enhance their strategic partnership in the future? So, both have a long-standing relationship since last 2000 years. They have celebrated the completion of 75% diplomatic relationship. Key milestone India's Act East policy. We have changed our look East policy to Act East policy. That is still the relationship between Asian countries. Okay. Recently, both the nations have taken steps to enhance their strategic partnership between India and Thailand. Okay. This is Southeast Asia nation, India and Thailand. Then bilateral institutional recognition, joint commission meeting, JCM. The eighth round of JCM was held in India in 2019 in New Delhi. The JCM was co-chaired by Foreign Minister of both countries. Joint commission meeting between India, the finance minister of both countries. Third of its constituents, FOCs, the fifth India Thailand Foreign Office consultations were held in Bangkok 2019. Joint Task Force, the fourth meeting of JTF on maritime cooperation between India and Thailand, was held in 2021 in virtual mode. Multilateral cooperation, both the countries cooperate closely in the Asia. East Asia Summit and Bay of Bengal Initiative, multi-sectoral technology. Yes. So multilateral cooperation also getting continued with the Thailand, for example, in IORA, in BIMSTEC, in Asia Cooperation Dialogue, in East Asia Summit, in Asia. So both the countries, there is exercise Maitri, exercise Cobra Gold are also with India and Thailand. So try to write this answer. Okay. Then with respect to Pralaya missile, consider the following statements. Pralaya missile. It is indigenous short range missile, short range air to air missile. It can hit the targets from a distance of 1000 to 1400. But by liquid fuel, no, this is wrong. It is solid fuel reactor and it is not 1200. This is wrong. Second statement is wrong. If second statement is wrong, then these all are wrong. Only three only is the answer. It is developed by Defense DRDO. Product missile is developed by DRDO. So three only option is right. Right. It's not air to air missile. It's a land to air missile. Then Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana. It provides coverage for accidental death, total and partial disability as well as permanent disability. Yes, this is right. Anyone between the age of 18 to 70 may participate in the program must have a bank account. Yes, both the statements are right regarding Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana that provides insurance to the different sections of society. With reference to NASA is to synthetic aperture radar. This has been built by space agency in the US. Yes, both US and ISRO and US both jointly have developed the NISA. So statement is right. It is a low Earth observatory. Yes, NISA is a low Earth observatory. The mission will operate critical information and help manage natural disasters. Yes, it's Earth observation satellite. So earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanic eruptions, and enabling a faster response time in disaster management. All the statements are right regarding NISA. Next question is okay. So first statement. Wildlife Institute of India. It is started as an organization constituted under Environment Protection Act 1976. No, it is not. It is established under 1982. 1982. 1982. Wildlife Institute of India is started. Okay. Its headquarters at Dehradun. It's autonomous institution under Ministry of Environment and Forest. Yes. Who is right? Who is right? So first statement is wrong. It conducts wildlife census including tiger census. This statement is this is right. This is wrong because it is controlled by NTC National Tiger Conservation Authority. So this is it is statutory regulation. It is no. This is not right. It is established 1982. So only two only is the answer regarding Wildlife Institution of India. SARC. Consider the following statements in a Central Electricity Regulatory Commission. Central Electricity Regulatory Commission (CERC). It's a statutory body established on Electricity Act 2003. The chairman and members of CERC are appointed by the president. Facilitate open access to interstate transmission. Facilitate against action, access to open access to interstate transmission and promote development of the power market. So which of the following statements are correct regarding to facilitate open access to interstate transmission? This is right. Okay. This is wrong. They are not appointed by president, they are appointed by government of India. So three only is the answer. And they are not established by Electricity Act 2003. They are not established by Electricity Act of 2000. So one three only is the option. Three only is the right answer. Regarding CES. Constant statement of status of women in agri-food systems of report. Status of women in agri-food systems report. The report has prepared by FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization. Rural women are at more risk from food insecurity than urban counterparts. So those statements are correct regarding status of women in agri-food systems report. Only Kiluto three nuclear reactor often mentioned in news located in which of the following country? Only Kiluto three nuclear reactor. Finland, Germany, Sweden, Norway. Which of the following statements are correct? Only Kiluto this is in Finland. So D is the answer. The T plus one settlement cycle was in recently in news. Why it was in news? It's a trade related T plus one settlement cycle. It's a trade related settlement that must be done within a day of the completion of transactions. So A is the answer. So let's just end today and like this video and share and subscribe VANIK-IAS. Thank you.